I'm tired. We have the big C, you guys. We have the big C in the house. And I'm tired. Okay. This is day 10, 1 through 10 of having the big C in the house. Everyone's upstairs. They've been locked up in their room, so that's why I took my mask off. But yeah, big C and vaxxed and boosted and all the things. And anyways, if you want to know more about what's been going on, then keep on watching. Alright, I have you guys on my, the setup is funky, but it's working and I'm too tired and I'm not going up to my room to get my tripod because my husband's in there. 6 people reside in my home, myself, my husband, my mom, and my 3 kids, and all 3 kids have what I think is Omicron, and my husband too. So my kids are vaxxed. They've received both doses. My husband has received 3. He got his booster. I'm a healthcare worker. I'm a nurse, if you guys don't know. So I've been vaxxed since January of last year. And then I got my booster in September. I think I got my booster in September. October, November, December. So 3 months ago. My husband got his booster in October. My mom got her booster in October. The kids haven't gotten boosted because they're it's not available to them yet, except my oldest. My oldest is 19, and we had an appointment to get her boosted, and we had to cancel because now she's got it. So, anyways, I have everything down on my calendar of how it started. So the kids' last day of school was December 17th. My son didn't go the 17th because he said that they weren't going to do anything. Let me see if I can back this up so I'm not. He said that they weren't going to do anything but watch movies, so I kept him home. I gave him the option to stay or go. I gave all of them the option. He decided to stay. So his last day of school was the 16th. Now I'm in Florida. Nobody wears a mask here. Nobody cares here. So, I don't know. My kids have worn a mask since the pandemic started. They know that they're at higher risk because I work in the hospital setting. I'm a labor and delivery nurse. So I work with patients, like close contact patients, bodily fluids, OR surgeries, things like that, C-sections. So I'm in close contact with patients and babies and moms, and these moms are positive too. I mean, it's just, I just can't. So they have been very careful, and they know that their grandmother is very high risk, so they've been very careful, and they wear the mask everywhere we go. Inside, outside, everywhere we go, they wear the mask. I mean, they've been very diligent, and so have we adults. So it's kind of like baffling as to how he got it. He must have gotten it during a lunch hour eating or something. I don't know. Anyways, he started showing symptoms the 17th. We really thought it was allergies because the weather was changing here in Florida. It was getting cooler, and generally when it gets cooler, his allergies start to act up, and then when it gets hotter, it starts to act up. All of my kids have allergies. My husband has allergies, and asthma related to allergies and sickness. So they know that they were at high risk because of their asthma. But thankfully, so far so good. So he started having symptoms the 17th. We, yeah, so the 17th. The 18th we just did some errands. We didn't really do anything actually. And then I had an at-home test kit that I wanted to test him with, and we tested with him and he was positive. So I was like, hold up, this test is a little bit old. Let's go get a new one. So I ran to CVS. This is the 19th. And we bought a bunch more, a different brand, different company made. So I wanted to be sure that it wasn't like a faulty test or a false positive. And it came out positive. I actually have the test. Do you guys want to see? My house is a mess right now because I'm taking care of 4 COVID patients, okay? So don't judge. All right, so this is my son's test. And it is, as you can see, positive, 2 lines. So this one I used, oh, and then here's the second one. Here's the first test that we took. I don't know if you guys can see that. 2 lines. He's pregnant. That's his test. So, he tested positive the 19th. We got him tested with a PCR on the 22nd to confirm, and it's confirmed he was positive. My husband got tested also because he was going over there. His test came out negative. That was on the 22nd. On the 20th, we had the option of getting the monoclonal therapy. The whole family got it. I got it with my son. It was 4 shots, 1 in each arm and 2 in the belly. Stung. It was burnt. But we were like, this is still time. Let's just make sure that we are proactive. And obviously it didn't work because we all got the monoclonal therapy and 4 out of 6 of us are currently sick. So I got the monoclonal therapy with my son on the 20th. Everyone else got the monoclonal therapy on the 21st. And then Layla started showing symptoms on the 21st, the day of her monoclonal therapy. We tested her and she was negative. Nothing. And then we had, the next day was COVID testing for the boys. My husband tested negative, my son positive. And then the 23rd we had another, she still wasn't feeling good, Layla, my middle child. Still wasn't feeling good. I was like, okay, let's take another at-home test, and that one came out positive, and this is her test. So this is her positive, 2 lines. So once they were positive, they were stuck in their rooms. That's it. I brought all their meals. I put together snack boxes of juices, Gatorade, water, all the things. I would do that once or twice a day. I'd go up there, leave their meals at the door, knock on the door, make sure they're okay, FaceTime them as often as I could. Now, mind you, this is before Christmas, like right before Christmas. So anyways, Lily tested positive on the 23rd, and then my oldest daughter started feeling off, like not quite sick, just off. Her asthma had been acting up when she came home from school because she's in college, so she's away at school. And I figured it was like the cat because she hasn't been around the cat a long time. The cat dander, her asthma's acting up. She's my weakest child, so she's the one that gets everything. We tested her and she was negative, and here's her test right here. This is her test, and that's negative. I don't know what's gonna show up, but trust me, it's negative. Anyways, just 1 line. Okay, so that was the 23rd that we tested. No, we tested her on we tested her on the 24th. No, we tested her on the 25th. Christmas Day. Was it Christmas Day? Anyways, 24th, 25th, right? She started showing symptoms the 24th. Like, I'm not feeling right. But really started showing symptoms the 25th, Christmas morning. She had a fever, low grade. It was like 99.9. She had shivers, the shakes. She looked pale. She looked rough, really rough. So we literally opened presents at a distance, masks on, and she went straight up to bed. I loaded her up with Tylenol and ibuprofen, and the fever broke maybe like 2 hours after that. So she was feeling much better after that fever broke. I have nurse gear, so checked her oxygen saturations. They were 99. Her heart rate with the shivers was like 130s. So she's my weak child. I'm worried about her the most. Then my husband starts to feel something like a cold, he said. And he kept saying, I feel like it's cold. I don't think it's nothing. I feel like it's cold. And I kept telling him it's COVID, it's COVID, it's COVID. It's gotta be, it's gotta be the big Z. So we tested him on the 26th, and his came out positive, like right away. Positive, 2 lines, you're pregnant. And today's the 27th. So we have been dealing with this for 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Today's day 10. My son gets to come out of quarantine today, so he'll be very excited. Actually, tomorrow. He'll come out of quarantine tomorrow. My husband tested the 25th, so he'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He can't come out to the 4th. Oh, he can't come out to the 4th of January. So our holiday season has been garbage. We did have holiday dinner, and we sat out on our lanai. We have a really large lanai. Sorry, my card got full. We have a really large lanai, so we put a 6-foot table and like a 3-foot table together. And the kids ate at one end and the adults ate on the other end. Anybody who was non-positive. As far as my weak child, Alizea, she tested negative with the home test kit. We do have appointments for PCRs this afternoon. And if you are in the Central Florida area, you know that there is no testing sites available. Like, they are at full capacity by 8 a.m. So we made this appointment like 7 days ago at CVS online, and we were able to get 4 appointments for redoing the girls. So my husband and my son already got their PCR. My husband came out negative, but now he's positive. You're going to assume that his PCR will come out negative. We're not going to retest him since we got the positive at home. And then my girls haven't been tested PCR or rapid using a lab, just the home test. So we're going to go get them tested. Myself tested, even though I have no symptoms right now. I mean, I don't know if it's like psychologically, but I feel like I've been trying to get sick, but not getting sick. Like, I haven't been trying. My body's been trying not to get sick. Is that what I want to say? My body has been trying not to get sick. Like, I'm kind of tired. No fever, no anything. Okay, sorry. I thought I heard someone coming down, and I wanted to make sure that I had my mask on before they came down, but I guess they're just going to the bathroom or something. So I can't even remember where I was. Oh yes, so we have appointments. The girls, my mom and I have PCR appointment this afternoon to get our PCR test to make sure that I know they're going to be positive. But my mom and I have no symptoms, so maybe we're asymptomatic and positive, and we don't know. And I am obligated to go to work if I don't have any symptoms and haven't tested positive. So I want to make sure that I actually have to go to work on Tuesday. So today's Sunday. No, today's Monday. Today's Monday, and I have to go to work tomorrow. I know my PCR is not going to come in time. I'm going to do my best to stay away from my patients and cluster my care and stay away. I'm kind of hoping that they end up calling me off, but I looked at the schedule and I don't think so. Unless I start showing symptoms tomorrow. If I start showing symptoms tomorrow, I'm not going to go because I can't put my patients at risk. Especially the little newborn babies. Like, the last thing I want to do is get my patients sick. And I've worn a mask this whole pandemic. My husband, the kids, like, I don't want to say masks don't work, but if you let your guard down even a little bit, like, the possibility of getting sick is high, especially with this new variant. Everyone's been sleeping in different rooms. I'm sleeping on a mattress in our den or family room or movie room. We call it the game room. That's where we watch all the movies and play games. So I'm sleeping on a mattress there, and everyone else is locked up in their rooms. My girls share a room, so they're locked up together. At least they have each other. And my son, he's in his room, my husband's in his room, or our room. So we have been isolating ourselves as much as possible, spending time outside on the lanai where it's open air, on the porch, so that we can at least be together in some fashion. Yeah. So that's what's going on right now. The dog doesn't know what to do. He usually sleeps with my husband and I in our bedroom, and he's been sleeping on the mattress on the floor with me, which I think he's confused. So anyways, that is what's going on right now. So it all started with an itchy throat, you guys. Itchy like, like allergy. That's how it started. My two littles have never had a fever. Layla did say that she had some chills, but never had a fever that I could record using a thermometer. But they are so congested, like nasal, head congestion, lots of mucus. It seems to be relatively up here, and some chest tightness and some cough. So I ended up buying a vaporizer, steamer vaporizer, with some Vicks, like drops, and we're rotating rooms, right? It was in my daughter's room yesterday, now it's in my bedroom today. So my husband's asthmatic too. Like all of them are asthmatic due to allergens, and when they get sick, they tends to go to their chest quickly. But they're doing okay. Like Jason said he's feeling better. Layla just came down to grab breakfast. She said she's feeling better. It's just that nagging cough and that congestion that seems to be the issue right now. I'm assuming we got the Omicron because we are vaxxed, we are boosted, and we got the monoclonal therapy, and we were so proactive in everything that we did. I mean, extremely proactive, and it's not working. Maybe it's working for me and my mom. Anyways, my husband's calling me right now, so just wanted to give you guys an update. 1024, that is my number. I see this number everywhere. Anybody else see that number everywhere? Any of your numbers? 1024, that's actually my birthday too. Go figure. Anyways, let me see what he wants. I already sent him breakfast, so he shouldn't be hungry. Oh, I gotta tell him, I have to tell him something. Anyways, I will update you guys on days 10 through whatever, because yesterday we started back at 1 again. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Anyways, happy holidays, happy new year, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.